Across the face of our planet, scattered in remote deserts hidden beneath the waves, and towering above ancient landscapes, lie structures that defy explanation. For centuries, these enigmatic monuments have puzzled historians, archaeologists, and curious minds alike. Massive stones weighing dozens of tons, perfectly aligned with the stars, or carved with impossible precision. How could ancient peoples, with only primitive tools, have accomplished such feats? Or is there something more mysterious at work? Some believe these wonders are the legacy of lost civilizations. Others whisper of divine intervention, and a growing number point to the possibility of extraterrestrial influence. From the windswept plains of England to the sun-baked deserts of Egypt and Peru, each structure tells a story, one that raises more questions than answers. Are these monuments truly the work of human hands? Or do they hide a secret that could rewrite history as we know it? Join us as we journey to 8 of the world's most mysterious constructions, places where the line between myth and reality blurs, and where the past refuses to let go of its secrets. Together, we'll explore the legends, the science, and the unanswered questions that surround these ancient marvels. The world is filled with wonders, but some places stand apart, not just for their beauty or age, but for the questions they raise about who we are and where we come from. Tonight, we begin our journey with a site that has captured the imagination of researchers and dreamers for centuries, a place where ancient stones whisper secrets of a forgotten past. Stonehenge, the enigma of the Salisbury Plain rising from the green, windswept plains of southern England, Stonehenge is one of the most iconic and mysterious monuments on Earth. This prehistoric stone circle, built over 4,000 years ago, is made up of massive standing stones, some weighing up to 25 tons, arranged in a precise circular pattern. The largest stones, known as sarcens, were transported from quarries over 20 miles away, while the smaller blue stones are believed to have come from Wales, more than 150 miles distant. But how did Neolithic people, without the benefit of wheels or metal tools, move these enormous stones across such great distances? And why did they choose this particular site, aligned so perfectly with the movements of the sun and moon? For centuries, scholars have debated these questions, but the answers remain elusive. Some theories suggest that Stonehenge was a sacred burial ground, a place of healing, or even an ancient astronomical observatory. Others, inspired by its mysterious origins, believe that Stonehenge could be the work of a lost civilization, or even visitors from beyond the stars. The truth may never be fully uncovered, but one thing is certain: Stonehenge stands as a silent sentinel, guarding the secrets of a distant age. Stonehenge's allure only grows when you consider the precision with which it was constructed. The massive sarsen stones form a perfect circle, with lintels, horizontal stones carefully balanced on top. Inside this outer ring, smaller blue stones are arranged in patterns that some researchers believe may have held spiritual or astronomical significance. The site is aligned with the summer solstice sunrise and the winter solstice sunset, suggesting that its builders had a sophisticated understanding of the heavens. Over the centuries, legends have swirled around Stonehenge. Medieval writers claimed it was the work of the wizard Merlin, who magically transported the stones from Ireland. Later, theories emerged that it was built by the Druids, though we now know Stonehenge predates them by thousands of years. In more recent times, some have suggested that the site was constructed with the help of advanced technology, or even extraterrestrial intervention. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of burials, feasts, and ritual activity at Stonehenge, hinting at its importance as a gathering place for ancient communities. Yet despite decades of research, the true purpose of Stonehenge remains shrouded in mystery. Was it a temple, an observatory, a place of healing, or something else entirely? The stones themselves offer no easy answers, standing silent and enigmatic beneath the open sky. Stonehenge is more than just a collection of ancient rocks. It is a symbol of humanity's endless quest to understand the past and our place in the universe. As we leave the windswept plains of England, we are reminded that some mysteries may never be solved, and that the greatest stories are those that continue to inspire wonder and curiosity. Standing tall against the vast Egyptian sky, the Great Pyramids of Giza are perhaps the most famous and enduring symbols of human ingenuity, or so we're told. Built over 4,500 years ago as eternal resting places for pharaohs, these monumental structures have inspired countless legends, theories, and debates about their true origins. The largest of the three, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, originally stood at 481 feet and was constructed using an estimated 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing several tons. Even today, the precision with which these blocks were cut, transported, and assembled is nothing short of astonishing. The pyramids are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points of the compass, and their inner chambers are designed with mathematical precision that seems impossible for the time. But how did the ancient Egyptians achieve such a feat without the wheel, pulleys, or iron tools? Some historians believe that ramps, levers, and thousands of workers were used, but others argue that the technology required would have been far beyond what was available at the time. This has led to wild speculations and conspiracy theories. Could the pyramids have been built with the help of lost technologies, or even by beings not of this world? Theories abound. Some suggest the pyramids were power plants, astronomical observatories, or even landing sites for ancient astronauts. The fact that the pyramid's dimensions encode advanced mathematical concepts, such as pi and the golden ratio, only adds to the mystery. And let's not forget the enigmatic Sphinx, standing guard nearby. Its origins and purpose just as mysterious as the pyramids themselves. For now, the Great Pyramids remain silent, their secrets locked within their ancient stones. But as we gaze upon these wonders, we are reminded that the past still has much to teach us, if only we can decipher its hidden messages. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not just a tomb for a pharaoh. It is a marvel of engineering that continues to baffle experts. Even today, constructed from an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons, the pyramid stands as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the ancient Egyptians. Yet, despite centuries of study, many of its secrets remain locked. Within its massive limestone walls, one of the most enduring mysteries is how the builders achieved such incredible precision. The pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points of the compass, with a margin of error of less than a fraction of a degree. This alignment suggests a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and mathematics, far beyond what was previously believed possible for the time. The stones themselves are cut and placed with such accuracy that not even a razor blade can fit between some of them, a feat that modern engineers still marvel at. Inside the pyramid, hidden chambers and passageways continue to be discovered. Advanced imaging techniques, such as cosmic ray scans, have revealed previously unknown voids and corridors, hinting at the possibility of even more secrets yet to be uncovered. Some researchers believe these chambers may hold clues to the pyramid's true purpose, while others suggest they could be part of a complex ritual or symbolic design. Theories about the pyramid's construction range from the practical to the fantastical. While most archaeologists agree that ramps, sledges, and levers were used to move the massive stones, some suggest that the Egyptians may have employed water to reduce friction, or even used lost technologies that have since disappeared. From history, fringe theories go as far as to propose that the pyramid was built with the help of extraterrestrials, or that it was designed as a power plant or time machine, though these ideas lack credible evidence and are dismissed by mainstream science. Adding to the mystery, the Great Pyramid was once covered in polished white limestone, making it glimmer in the sunlight and visible from miles away. Over time, much of this casing was removed, leaving the rough core that we see today. The interior, too, has been plundered over the centuries, with most of its treasures and even the pharaoh's body long gone. Despite the looting and the passage of millennia, the pyramid endures as a symbol of human ambition and mystery. Its precise construction, hidden chambers, and astronomical alignments continue to inspire awe and curiosity. Every new discovery raises more questions than answers, reminding us that the past is never truly understood, only interpreted. As we leave the sands of Giza behind, we are left with an undeniable truth. The Great Pyramid of Giza is more than just a monument. It is a riddle carved in stone, a challenge to our understanding of history, and a legacy that will continue to captivate the world for generations to come. Scattered across the dry, windswept plains of the Nazca Desert are hundreds of enormous geoglyphs, gigantic drawings etched into the earth, visible only from high above. These mysterious lines form intricate patterns, including animals, plants, and geometric shapes, some stretching over 1,000 feet in length. The Nazca people created these images between 500 BCE and 500 CE, but the true purpose behind their creation remains one of archaeology's most enduring mysteries. The precision and scale of the Nazca lines are astonishing. The lines were made by removing the top layer of reddish-brown pebbles to reveal the lighter-colored earth beneath, creating sharp, clear images that have endured for centuries. But how did the Nazca, without the ability to fly or see their work from above, create such perfectly proportioned figures? And why did they choose to make drawings that could only be fully appreciated from the sky? Some researchers believe the lines had religious or ceremonial significance, perhaps serving as pathways for sacred processions or as offerings to the gods. Others suggest they were connected to astronomical events, acting as a giant calendar or observatory. But the most intriguing theories propose that the Nazca lines were meant as messages, not for humans, but for beings who could see them from above. Could these massive drawings have been intended for gods, spirits, or even visitors from beyond the stars? The mystery deepens with the discovery of strange, mummified remains in the region, as well as unexplained artifacts and legends of strange lights in the sky. Some conspiracy theorists have even suggested that the lines are landing strips for ancient astronauts, or that they mark underground water sources or secret tunnels. Despite decades of study, the Nazca lines continue to defy explanation. They remain a haunting reminder of a culture that left behind more questions than answers, and a challenge to our understanding of the ancient world. The Nazca lines are not just a single mystery. They are a tapestry of riddles woven into the desert floor. The sheer variety of the geoglyphs is astounding. Alongside the famous hummingbird, spider, and monkey figures, there are spirals, trapezoids, and straight lines that stretch for miles across the landscape. Some of these lines run perfectly straight for astonishing distances, defying the natural contours of the land. How did the Nazca people achieve such precision without modern surveying tools or aerial perspective? Archaeologists have tried to reconstruct the methods used to create the lines. It's believed that the Nazca used simple tools and stakes to map out the designs before removing the surface stones. Yet, the accuracy and scale of the figures suggest a level of planning and coordination that is difficult to explain. Some researchers have even attempted to recreate the process using only the tools available to the Nazca, but none have matched the precision of the original lines. Theories about the purpose of the Nazca lines are as varied as the designs themselves. Some scholars argue that the lines were part of rituals to summon water, a precious resource in the arid desert. Others propose that they were used as astronomical calendars, marking the positions of the sun, moon, and stars during important dates. There are even suggestions that the lines were part of a vast communication system, or that they served as pathways for ceremonial processions. But the most tantalizing theories involve the idea that the Nazca lines were meant to be seen from above. This has led some to speculate that the Nazca people may have had access to hot air balloons or other early forms of flight, though there is no concrete evidence to support this. Others believe that the lines were intended as messages for gods or celestial beings, or even as markers for extraterrestrial visitors. Adding to the mystery are the discoveries of strange artifacts and mummified remains in the region, some with elongated skulls and unusual features. These finds have fueled speculation about lost civilizations or even ancient contact with otherworldly beings. While mainstream science dismisses these ideas, they continue to capture the imagination of those who seek answers beyond the conventional. As we stand on the edge of the Nazca Desert, gazing at the ancient lines etched into the earth, we are reminded that some mysteries refuse to be solved. The Nazca lines are a testament to human creativity and ingenuity, but they are also a haunting reminder of how much we still do not understand about our past. This concludes our exploration of the Nazca lines, a mystery that continues to intrigue and inspire, challenging us to look beyond the surface and imagine the possibilities hidden in the sands of time. Deep in the highlands near Lake Titicaca, on the windswept plains of the Altiplano, lies Pumapunku, an enigmatic ruin that is part of the larger Tiwanaku archaeological complex. Pumapunku, which means the door of the Puma in the local Aymara language, is a site that has baffled researchers for centuries. Its most striking feature is a collection of massive stone blocks, some weighing over 130 tons, cut and shaped with a level of precision that rivals modern engineering. The stones of Pumapunku are not simply stacked, they are intricately interlocked, with perfectly fitted joints and complex geometric patterns. The precision of the cuts is so remarkable that some believe it would be difficult to replicate even with today's technology. The blocks are made of andesite and diorite, extremely hard stones that would have required advanced tools to shape. Yet the Tiwanaku civilization, which flourished between 500 and 1000 CE, is not known to have had access to metal tools or advanced machinery. How, then, did the builders of Pumapunku achieve such astonishing feats of stonework? Mainstream archaeologists suggest that the Tiwanaku people used stone tools, patience, and skill, but even they admit that the level of precision is extraordinary. Some researchers have proposed that the stones were shaped using a lost technology, or that the site is much older than previously believed, possibly dating back to a time when advanced civilizations may have existed in the region. Theories about Pumapunku's purpose are just as mysterious. Some believe it was a religious or ceremonial center, while others suggest it was a fortress or a palace. The layout of the site, with its massive stone platforms and complex drainage systems, hints at a level of planning and engineering that is hard to reconcile with what we know of ancient Andean cultures. Adding to the intrigue are local legends that speak of gods or giants who built Pumapunku in a single night. These stories, combined with the site's enigmatic ruins, have led some to speculate that Pumapunku was constructed with the help of extraterrestrial beings or a lost civilization with advanced knowledge. As we stand among the ruins of Pumapunku, we are left with more questions than answers. The site is a testament to human ingenuity, but it is also a reminder that the past holds secrets that may never be fully uncovered. Pumapunku is not just another ancient ruin. It is a masterpiece of precision engineering that defies easy explanation. The site consists of massive stone platforms, terraces, and walls, but it is the intricate stonework that truly sets it apart. The blocks are cut with such accuracy that their edges are perfectly straight, and the surfaces are smooth to the touch, as if shaped by modern machinery. Some stones feature complex geometric patterns, including T-shaped grooves and interlocking joints that fit together like pieces of a puzzle without the need for mortar. One of the most puzzling aspects of Pumapunku is the sheer scale of the stones. Some blocks weigh over 130 tons and were transported from quarries located several miles away. How the Tiwanaku people managed to move and lift these massive stones remains a mystery. Theories range from the use of ramps, sledges, and ropes, to more speculative ideas involving lost technologies or even assistance from advanced beings. The precision of the stonework has led some researchers to question whether the Tiwanaku civilization had access to tools or knowledge that has since been lost. For example, the stones are cut at perfect right angles, with drilled holes and channels that suggest the use of advanced drilling techniques. Some have even speculated that the site was built by a much older civilization, or that it was reconstructed by the Tiwanaku people from even older ruins. Local legends add another layer of mystery. The Aymara people who live in the region today tell stories of gods or giants who built Pumapunku in a single night. These tales, combined with the site's enigmatic ruins, have inspired theories that Pumapunku was constructed with the help of extraterrestrial visitors or a lost civilization with advanced knowledge. Despite decades of research, Pumapunku continues to challenge our understanding of ancient engineering. The site stands as a testament to human creativity and ingenuity, but it also serves as a reminder that the past is filled with mysteries that may never be fully explained. As we leave the windswept plains of Pumapunku behind, we are left with a sense of awe and wonder. The ruins are a silent witness to a time when the impossible seemed possible, and when the line between myth and reality was blurred. Pumapunku remains one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries, a puzzle carved in stone, waiting for someone to unlock its secrets. Off the southern coast of Yonaguni Island, Japan, beneath the crystal-clear waters of the Pacific Ocean, lies a massive stone structure that has sparked debate and fascination since its discovery in 1986. Known as the Yonaguni Monument, this underwater formation features terraces, steps, and what appear to be carved walls and pillars, all suggesting the handiwork of an ancient civilization. The Yonaguni Monument is composed of sandstone, shaped into flat surfaces, sharp edges, and right angles that seem too precise to be the result of natural erosion. Some of the most striking features include a large platform, a staircase, and what looks like a carved face or mask. The entire structure is about 165 feet long and 65 feet wide, rising from the ocean floor at a depth of about 80 feet. The mystery of Yonaguni centers on a single question: is this a natural formation or the remains of a lost city? Mainstream geologists argue that the monument is the result of natural sandstone fracturing and erosion, shaped by underwater currents and tectonic activity. They point out that similar formations can be found elsewhere in the world, created by the forces of nature alone. But not everyone is convinced. Marine geologist Masaki Kimura, who has studied the site extensively, believes that the Yonaguni Monument is man-made. He points to the presence of carvings, tool marks, and what appear to be ceremonial altars and roads. Kimura and other researchers suggest that the monument could be the remnant of an ancient civilization that thrived thousands of years ago, when sea levels were lower and the area was above water. Adding to the intrigue are local legends of a sunken city and mysterious disappearances in the waters around Yonaguni. Some have even speculated that the monument is connected to the lost continent of Mu, or to other ancient civilizations that have vanished beneath the waves. As we swim through the clear waters above the Yonaguni Monument, we are left to wonder: are we looking at a masterpiece of nature or the ruins of a forgotten world? The mystery of Yonaguni is a reminder that the ocean still holds secrets we have yet to discover, and that the past is never as far away as it seems. The debate over the Yonaguni Monument is not just about the shape of stones. It's about the very origins of civilization and the stories we tell about our past. Those who believe the monument is man-made point to features that seem deliberately carved, such as perfectly flat surfaces, sharp right angles, and what appear to be staircases and terraces. Some researchers have even identified shapes that resemble animals, human faces, and ritual altars. These details, they argue, are too precise and too numerous to be the result of natural processes alone. Masaki Kimura, a leading advocate of the man-made theory, has spent years mapping the site and documenting its features. He notes that the monument's layout suggests a ceremonial or religious purpose, with a large central platform that could have been used for gatherings or rituals. Kimura also points to tool marks and what he describes as carved channels that would have required human intervention. According to his research, the monument could date back more than 10,000 years, a time when the area was above sea level due to lower ocean levels during the last ice age. On the other hand, skeptics argue that the Yonaguni Monument is a classic example of pareidolia, the human tendency to see patterns and faces in random shapes. They note that sandstone is prone to fracturing along straight lines and right angles, especially in areas with strong underwater currents and tectonic activity. Similar formations, they say, can be found in other parts of the world, all created by nature without any human involvement. Adding to the mystery are the local legends of Yonaguni, which speak of a sunken city and strange happenings in the waters around the island. Some divers and explorers have reported eerie feelings or unexplained phenomena while visiting the site, fueling speculation about lost civilizations or even supernatural forces. Despite decades of study, the true nature of the Yonaguni monument remains unresolved. It stands as a symbol of the enduring mysteries of the ocean and the limits of our understanding. Whether man-made or natural, the monument continues to inspire wonder and debate, reminding us that the world is still full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we leave the waters of Yonaguni behind, we are left with a sense of awe and curiosity. The Yonaguni monument is a puzzle that challenges us to look beyond the surface, to question what we know, and to imagine the possibilities hidden beneath the waves. Rising from the grassy slopes and volcanic craters of Easter Island, known to its native Rapa Nui people as Rapa Nui, the Moai are among the most iconic and mysterious statues on Earth. These massive stone figures, some weighing more than 80 tons and standing over 30 feet tall, were carved by the island's ancient inhabitants between the 13th and 16th centuries. With their solemn faces and imposing presence, the Moai have captivated explorers, researchers, and conspiracy theorists for generations. The mystery of the Moai centers on how and why they were created. The statues were carved from volcanic tuff at the Rano Raraku quarry, using only stone tools. Once completed, they were transported, sometimes for miles, across rugged terrain to their final resting places on stone platforms called ahu. The sheer size and weight of the Moai make this feat of engineering and logistics astonishing, especially considering the limited resources and technology available to the islanders. How did the Rapa Nui people move these colossal statues? Theories range from the use of wooden sledges and ropes to the more imaginative suggestion that the statues walked themselves into place using a rocking motion. Recent experiments have shown that small teams could indeed move Moai replicas by rocking them from side to side, but the true method remains a subject of debate. The purpose of the Moai is another enduring mystery. Most researchers believe the statues were created to honor ancestors or chiefs, serving as protective spirits for the island's villages. Some Moai are adorned with cylindrical stone hats, called pukau, which may represent hair or headdresses. Others are arranged in rows facing inland to watch over the people, while a few face the sea, perhaps as guardians against outside threats. Theories about the Moai extend beyond the conventional. Some conspiracy theorists suggest that the statues were built with the help of lost technologies or even extraterrestrial guidance, pointing to the precision of the carvings and the difficulty of transportation. Others believe that the Moai are connected to ancient energy lines or hidden knowledge, though there is little evidence to support these claims. Today, the Moai stand as silent witnesses to a civilization that once thrived on this remote island. Their creation, transport, and purpose remain some of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world, a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring power of myth. The Moai of Easter Island are not just statues. They are symbols of a civilization's ingenuity, spirituality, and ultimately, its struggle for survival. Over 900 of these monumental figures were carved from the volcanic rock of Rano Raraku, each one unique, with distinct facial features and expressions. Some Moai were left unfinished in the quarry, as if the craftsmen were interrupted by some unknown event, adding to the sense of mystery that surrounds the island. The process of carving and transporting the Moai was a monumental undertaking. Using only stone tools made from obsidian and basalt, the Rapa Nui people shaped the statues with remarkable skill and patience. Once carved, the statues were moved across the island, a feat that required careful planning and coordination. While Recent experiments have demonstrated that a small team could walk a moai by rocking it with ropes. The logistics of moving dozens of statues, some weighing as much as 2 fully loaded trucks, remain a subject of awe and debate. The purpose of the moai is deeply rooted in the spiritual and social life of the Rapa Nui. Most researchers believe that the statues were created to honor ancestors, serving as a link between the living and the dead. The moai were placed on ceremonial platforms called ahu, often near the coast, where they could watch over the villages and protect the people. The addition of the pukau, or stone hats, may have signified status or power, and some statues have eyes made of coral and obsidian, bringing them to life in ceremonies. But the story of the moai is also a cautionary tale. As the population of Easter Island grew, the demand for resources led to deforestation and environmental collapse. The once thriving society faced famine, conflict, and decline. Some believe that the obsession with building moai contributed to the island's downfall, as resources were diverted from survival to statue construction. Adding to the mystery are the island's oral traditions, which speak of a time when the moai walked across the land, guided by the mana, or spiritual power, of the ancestors. These stories, combined with the sheer scale of the statues, have inspired theories of lost technologies, ancient energy, and even extraterrestrial intervention. While there is no scientific evidence to support these ideas, they continue to capture the imagination of those who visit the island. Today, the moai stand as silent guardians of a lost world, their faces turned toward the horizon, their secrets buried in the past. They are a reminder of the power of human creativity, the importance of balance with nature, and the enduring mystery of civilizations that have come and gone. As we leave the windswept shores of Easter Island, we are left with a sense of wonder and humility. The moai are more than just stone figures. They are a testament to the ingenuity and spirit of the Rapa Nui people, and a mystery that continues to inspire and intrigue the world. Nestled among the rolling hills near the city of Şanlıurfa, GöbekliTepe is one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries of the modern era. Dating back to around 9600 BCE, predating Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids by thousands of years, this massive complex of circular structures and towering stone pillars challenges everything we thought we knew about the dawn of civilization. The site consists of several large, circular enclosures, each surrounded by massive T-shaped limestone pillars. Many of these pillars are intricately carved with images of animals, snakes, foxes, wild boars, and birds, as well as abstract symbols and human-like figures. The largest pillars stand over 16 feet tall and weigh up to 20 tons, a remarkable feat for a society that had not yet discovered agriculture, let alone metal tools or the wheel. The mystery of GöbekliTepe lies in its age and purpose. How did hunter-gatherers living at the very end of the last ice age organize the labor and resources needed to build such a monumental site? Mainstream archaeologists believe that GöbekliTepe was a ceremonial or religious center, a place where people gathered for rituals, feasts, and social bonding. The carvings may represent myths, deities, or even a celestial calendar. But the sheer scale and complexity of GöbekliTepe have led to wilder theories. Some researchers suggest that the site is evidence of a lost, advanced civilization that existed before recorded history. Others speculate that the builders had help from outside forces, whether divine or extraterrestrial, to create such precise and massive structures. The fact that GöbekliTepe was deliberately buried under tons of earth thousands of years after its construction only adds to the intrigue. Why would a society go to such lengths to hide or protect this site? Local legends speak of a time when gods walked the earth and built great monuments, and some believe that GöbekliTepe is a remnant of that mythical age. The site's alignment with the stars and its possible use as an astronomical observatory have also fueled speculation about its true purpose. As we walk among the ancient pillars of GöbekliTepe, we are left with a profound sense of mystery. This is a place that defies expectations, a monument built by people whose names and stories have been lost to time. GöbekliTepe is a reminder that the past is far more complex and mysterious than we ever imagined. GöbekliTepe is not just an ancient site. It is a window into a world that existed long before cities, writing, or even farming. The discovery of this complex in the 1990s upended the traditional timeline of human development. For decades, historians believed that agriculture and settled life led to the building of monumental structures. GöbekliTepe, however, suggests the opposite. That large-scale ritual and communal effort may have come first, prompting the shift to agriculture and civilization as we know it. The site's most striking features are its massive T-shaped pillars, arranged in circles and adorned with intricate carvings. The depictions of wild animals, snakes, lions, scorpions, and birds, are so vivid and detailed that they seem to leap from the stone. Some pillars even feature abstract symbols and what appear to be human arms and hands, suggesting a symbolic or ritual meaning. The animals may represent spirits, deities, or even constellations, hinting at a sophisticated understanding of the natural world. One of the greatest mysteries is how hunter-gatherers, without the benefit of metal tools, domesticated animals, or even pottery, managed to quarry, transport, and erect these enormous stones. The nearest source of limestone is several miles away, and each pillar weighs between 10 and 20 tons. The organization and labor required for such a project would have been immense, especially for a society that was supposedly nomadic and simple. Adding to the enigma is the fact that GöbekliTepe was deliberately buried around 8000 BCE. The site was carefully covered with soil and debris, preserving it for thousands of years. Why would the builders go to such lengths to hide or protect their creation? Some researchers believe it was a form of ritual closure, while others speculate that it was intended to preserve the site for future generations or to protect it from some unknown threat. Theories about GöbekliTepe's purpose range from the practical to the fantastical. Some suggest it was a temple for ancient sky gods, a place of pilgrimage, or even a center for shamanic rituals. Others, inspired by the site's astronomical alignments, propose that it was an early observatory, used to track the movements of the stars and the changing seasons. More speculative ideas include the possibility that GöbekliTepe was built by survivors of a lost civilization, or with the help of extraterrestrial visitors, though there is no scientific evidence to support these claims. As we stand among the ancient pillars of GöbekliTepe, we are reminded that the past is full of surprises. This site challenges our assumptions about the origins of civilization and the capabilities of early humans. It is a testament to the ingenuity, creativity, and spiritual depth of our ancestors, and a mystery that continues to inspire awe and curiosity. Perched on a hill overlooking the city of Cusco, Sacsayhuamán is one of the most impressive and enigmatic structures of the Inca Empire, and perhaps of all ancient civilizations. Built in the 15th century, this massive fortress is composed of enormous limestone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, fitted together with such precision that not even a piece of paper can slide between them. The walls zigzag in a dramatic sawtooth pattern, and the largest stones are arranged in a way that seems to defy gravity and logic. The mystery of Sacsayhuamán begins with its construction. How did the Inca, who had no knowledge of the wheel, iron tools, or mortar, manage to quarry, transport, and assemble these colossal stones? The limestone was sourced from quarries several miles away, and the blocks were shaped and moved using only stone tools, wooden rollers, and sheer manpower. The precision of the stonework is astonishing. Each block is cut to fit perfectly with its neighbors, creating walls that have withstood centuries of earthquakes and the passage of time. Theories about Sacsayhuamán's purpose are as varied as the stones themselves. While most historians agree that it served as a fortress and ceremonial center, some believe it was also a temple, an astronomical observatory, or even a place of initiation for Inca nobility. The zigzagging walls are thought to represent the teeth of a puma, a sacred animal in Inca mythology. and the entire complex is said to form the shape of a puma's head when viewed from above. Adding to the intrigue are the legends that surround Sacsayhuamán. According to Inca oral tradition, the fortress was built by giants or with the help of divine beings. The Spanish conquistadors, who marveled at the site's grandeur, claimed that it must have been the work of demons or lost civilizations. Modern conspiracy theorists have suggested that the Inca inherited the site from a much older, advanced culture, or that they received help from extraterrestrial visitors. Despite centuries of study, Sacsayhuamán remains a mystery. The site's precise stonework, its strategic location, and its enduring strength are a testament to the skill and vision of the Inca people. But they also raise questions about the limits of ancient technology and the possibility of lost knowledge. We stand among the towering walls of Sacsayhuamán. We are left with a sense of awe and wonder. This is a place where the past and present meet, where the achievements of ancient builders continue to inspire and mystify. Sacsayhuamán is not just a fortress, it is a symbol of human ingenuity, a monument to a civilization that reached for the stars, and a mystery that still echoes through the ages. Sacsayhuamán is not just a fortress, it is a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of the Incas' profound connection to the land, the cosmos, and their gods. The site's most iconic feature is its three massive zigzagging walls, each constructed from colossal stone blocks, some weighing as much as 120 tons. These walls stretch for hundreds of meters across the hillside, forming a formidable barrier that once protected the sacred city of Cusco. But the true marvel lies in the precision of the stonework. Each block is uniquely shaped, with intricate curves and angles that fit together so tightly that even today, after centuries of earthquakes and weathering, the joints remain seamless. The construction of Sacsayhuamán is a riddle that continues to baffle experts. The Inca had no written language, no knowledge of the wheel, and no iron tools. Yet they managed to quarry, transport, and assemble these enormous stones with astonishing accuracy. Some researchers believe that the Inca used a combination of wooden rollers, levers, and ramps, along with thousands of laborers working in unison. Others suggest that the stones were softened using plant extracts or heat, allowing them to be shaped more easily, though there is little evidence to support this theory. The site's layout and design are also steeped in mystery. The zigzagging walls are said to represent the teeth of a puma, a sacred animal in Inca mythology, and the entire complex is thought to form the head of the puma when viewed from above, with the city of Cusco as its body. This symbolic connection to the natural and spiritual world underscores the Incas' belief in the harmony between humans, nature, and the gods. Adding to the intrigue are the many legends that surround Sacsayhuamán. Inca oral tradition tells of giants who built the fortress in a single night, or of gods who descended from the heavens to lend their strength. The Spanish conquistadors, who witnessed the site's grandeur, were convinced that it was the work of demons or a lost civilization. In modern times, these stories have inspired theories of ancient astronauts, lost technologies, and even interdimensional beings. Despite centuries of study, the secrets of Sacsayhuamán remain locked within its stones. The site stands as a testament to the ingenuity, determination, and spiritual vision of the Inca people. But it also serves as a reminder that the past is full of mysteries that may never be fully explained. As we stand among the towering walls of Sacsayhuamán, gazing out over the ancient city of Cusco, we are reminded that the greatest monuments are not just built with stone, but with imagination, faith, and a deep connection to the mysteries of the universe. Sacsayhuamán is a symbol of human achievement, a bridge between the past and the present, and a mystery that continues to inspire awe and wonder. This concludes our journey through the world's most mysterious constructions, from the windswept plains of Stonehenge to the towering walls of Sacsayhuamán. Each site has challenged our understanding of history and reminded us that the past is never as simple as it seems. Thank you for joining us on this adventure into the unknown. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation in the comments. The world is full of mysteries. Let's keep exploring them together.